As a product leader, you probably think that you're going to have a very strategic work. You're going to work in vision and strategy, where your product is going to be in the future, how you're going to get there. You're going to establish systems to really make better decision making and adapt to those strategic goals that you are setting. You are also going to build successful teams, and you're going to set the governance and systems to build those operations to reliable in a way more respected way of delivering your products. But the reality then hits. The reality of a product leader is that you are going to spend a ton of time, and you're going to be called many times into different situations that you probably were not expecting initially. So, for example, you are going to get called because some of your product managers is not really wanting to talk or participate in meetings with sales, a very common problem, unfortunately. You are going to have other problems like, well, there's the latest big customer that we had to figure out how we are going to sell to them. And because you are a director or a CPO, you are somebody that needs to be informed about many decisions or needs to be maybe accountable. You own some process or some projects, and you had to participate in those meetings, meaning that, or you had to participate in those informations that are going to happen very often, because probably almost every single relatively big decision about the product is somehow going to be run through you. What this means is that when you think about it, and when you look at your schedule, your calendar especially, is going to be filled with different type of meetings. And this means that you're not going to be able to work in those, in being strategic, set up systems, set up vision, team building, and all these things, because you are going to be in a hamster wheel, basically, of constant reaction. I've had this situation myself as a CPO and a director of product management, where my calendar was pretty much full, sometimes even up to 90% of meetings that were related to some of the kind of latest hottest topics and reporting, something like that. You really had to start making sure that as a director, you also start blocking your time to work on building things, whether it's building a vision, building a strategy, building your team, building the operations, whatever it is. You really have to make sure that you have the time to do this. Otherwise, you're going to be just in a reactive mode, and you're not going to build for the future. If you want to know what are the aspects that you have to focus when you're a product leader, go and download the framework that I put together in the pinned comment.